Okay, Margarita. Oh, there. Okay, let's go. Okay, head to dine. So we start off with food straight away. Beautiful. Carlotta! Always a good start.
Rover, fancy running into you here. Won't you dine with me?
Yes, please.
Ms. Margarita asked me to sample her newest pizza. But my goodness, these portions.
Holy fucking shit. Look at that. So we got a big-ass pizza right here. We got some spaghetti. Is that roast beef? What is that? Ho, 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 ho. Yeah, I'm hungry. And here I am on a fucking diet, recovering after a cheat day yesterday, and then I have to look at all this kind of food. Okay, let's click it away.
Somebody touched my spigot.
Did you hear what the Order's acolytes found while clearing the abandoned library? A manuscript of a poem with an accompanying music sheet.
Would you believe it?
The public has already caught wind of its contents. Did you know it was signed as Golden Anthem?
Oh my god! Okay, so that apparently means a lot to these people.
It was their last work, written aboard the Pilgrim's Sail. I reckon the original finder fished it out the sea and put it in the library, not knowing what it was.
So the Golden Anthem stuff of legends.
Shh, quiet. They're criminals. Best not mention them in public.
Oh. Interesting. The Golden Anthem? Let's learn about it.
That name is not to be spoken of in Raguna.
Oh, it's like Voldemort. Can't say it.
Simply put, the Golden Anthem was once a renowned poets' society.
Ah, okay.
Their 3 members were once the Sentinels'
Hey, Rasto.
cantors, but the Order banished them for insulting the divinity. Allegedly, their pilgrim sail caught fire and none on board survived, and thus their last known work disappeared.
Okay.
Well, since the manuscript is no longer secret, how does the tune sound?
Give me a second. Let me think.
You okay there, Rasta? Is that what it is?
Hear that? It's exactly what they're playing now.
Bro, what? My plushies! What the fuck just happened?
Well, it would appear they were possessed by daemons, just as this very article suggests.
I have no idea what it is, but I hope you enjoyed it, Rasta. Oh, what was his face again? I forgot his name. It's you again.
Friends,
Cristoforo, that's what it was, yeah.
I gather you were also listening in on that conversation about the Golden Anthem's last work?
What did you mean by daemons?
Resentful of the Order's verdict, they committed to paper a curse upon Rinascita and Raguna. Those favored by the divinity were the most willing to raise the blade of rebellion, for they alone knew how to make divinity bleed and doctrines crumble. Though they died in exile to a great fire, their resentment festered in their music and poetry, transforming into horrors known as daemons.
Just a second. There we go. Sorry about that. Imagine characters moving mouth when speaking couldn't be Genshin. It's crazy, right? I mean, they do move, just not at the right time.
Like the fire that dragged them to hell, these daemons will spread throughout the land and burn all of Raguna. This article was recently published in the Raguna Literary Journal. Quite the perspective, wouldn't you say? Vengeance born of resentment. Such dark and twisted characters are hard to resist. Perhaps someone unwittingly played that tune just now and opened the plushies to possession by the daemons. Then again, it's all conjecture. Those in the Poets Society died years ago, and who's to say what really happened? Now, if those vengeful spirits really do exist, well, out of all the patrons here, they went straight for you, Rover. Curious and curiouser.
Yeah, what can I say, buddy? There's just something about me. There's this je ne sais quoi. Everybody gets drawn to me. I don't know what it is.
By the way, it just so happens that I made a copy of the Poet Society's last work.
It just so happens. Mm-hmm.
Here, take it. Consider it a little souvenir from your spirited encounter. Maybe it'll prove useful later.
I want to bet it will.
Goodbye, friends. A change of venue is in order. I must finish my play.
Is that the first and last we'll see of Christopher in this quest? Okay, the manuscripts exert. Swept away by the storm are the cicadas of the Water Kingdom. Wheat straws lay adrift in the village's oaken wine mugs. Prolonged nights of summer, lost souls wander between streets and alleys. Withered leaves fall into autumn's abyssal tranquility. Rust of decay form on utensils of holy communion. Why am I reading this? Desolate winds of autumn. Acolytes measure the inclination of divinity with rotten scales. Frost-covered pupils of stained glass. The confessional fills with silent ash. Sleepless night of winter. A wandering bard holds a frozen lute, playing sounds that never reach. With our bodies to fuel the fire, the ensuing inferno shall forge Raguna's true gold. Like the fire that dragged them to hell, these daemons will spread throughout the land and burn all of Raguna. Let this sail take us past the towers, past the surrounding walls, and past the sentinel sculptures as we descend silently into hell, till this song drowns into the brilliance of the sunset. Okay then.
Like the fire that dragged them to hell, these daemons will spread throughout the land and burn all of Raguna.
I don't know why I'm getting some form of Pirates of the Caribbean vibes. So is that really going to happen?
Unverifiable, yes, but not entirely dismissible. That said, a peculiar entity did indeed manifest, and it attacked you.
My chair is not sharing today. I don't know what it is. Thank you. There we go. That's better.
So, let's start at the very beginning. I have a friend who's an expert in deciphering music. I believe you've met her before.
I wonder who that's going to be.
She who resembles Topaz should still be near Whisperwind Haven at this hour.
Now, who could that possibly be? Nobody knows. Okay, follow Carlotta to look for Topaz. Okay, can we... Okay, there we go. Thank God for fast travel. Alright, here we go.
In her world, poetry and music hold equal sway. Shh. Listen carefully.
Such a good intro, man. How to introduce a character to the game.
Follow the song to find her.
Cheers. Look at that smile. Beautiful. Absolutely fucking fantastic.
Rover, Carlotta, it's been too long.
I love her voice, by the way. I love her voice. I love her accent. Love her smile. She's amazing. I'm glad I pulled her in the end.
You really must adore that song. I remember hearing you sing it when I was little.
Can I pet her? Get your hands off. Can't play her yet? What's that? You knew each other as children? Sam, what's happening? I did something to my hair. Did I?
When I was a child, whenever I passed by Ciaccona's house, I'd always hear music drifting from the courtyard.
What do you mean Play Store blocked your account? What the fuck?
And so full of emotion.
Did I do something? I put hair gel in my hair. That's pretty much all I did. Other than that, I did nothing.
I remember it well. Those two guards of yours were like giants from Septimont. Easily 200 pounds of pure muscle.
I put hair gel and I'm still growing out the beard. And I am really getting to a point where I'm like, man, should I still keep growing it or should I shave? Like, I don't know. I don't know.
Back then, Ciaccona's family conducted the Order's choir.
Then why is Ciaccona a wandering bard?
How should I put it? Well, as they say, families are always rising and falling.
Wait, what? It's seen as gift... Huh?
But a song is a song, whether sung in a grand hall or beneath the open sky. As for family matters, let the past stay where it belongs.
Well, thanks. Yeah, I'll see. But it starts becoming a nuisance, I'll probably get rid of it. But at the moment, I feel like I can still grow it out a little bit longer. See how it goes. There's like a 10-year difference, though, when I shave.
In such a hurry. I suppose you're not here to take in the music? Oh, so you eavesdropped on a man rambling on in C3 sharp, and then, poof, out pops a monster.
Oh, God. That's so stupid. Okay, you're missing the point. How sharp is C3 sharp? Okay.
It is the point. I need to know what kind of music could possibly have the power to conjure up those monsters of yours.
Before you shave, let grow a French mustache so you can be evil Francois saying yes and evil laugh.
The Golden Anthem.
Wait.
That name should never be spoken.
I literally, before I went up, I actually put some gel in my mustache to actually have like the curly mustache, and it worked. But I was like, yeah, no, people are just gonna laugh at my ass and they're gonna be like, they're gonna think it's stupid, so I got rid of it again. No. I can actually curl the mustache. I really can. But I need to put in some gel because otherwise it doesn't stay, you know? But I can curl it. I can curl it. I can, but, you know. it looks weird. It really looks weird.
They're criminals. To conspire with them is to risk banishment at sea. Or worse.
That's okay.
Don't worry. This won't be the first time we've crossed paths with the Order.
Wait, what, Riku?
Fine. From what you've told me, the composers of this poem cursed Rinascita, spelling the fall of Raguna. When the poem is played, some type of horror appears.
Oh, I thought you were legit.
Correctly,
like the voice
that's
actor
what
started
attacked
stewing
you
or
and
something.
Carlotta. If you ask me, this story is a right load of codswallop. I don't believe a simple little poem could curse Rinascita.
Then you...
I love her voice actor so much.
We
Voice
need to get
actress.
to the heart
Sorry.
of this poem and music mystery. Let me join you. I can't resist a good adventure. I'll help you find the link between the music and those daemons. But in return, I want you to hand these pages to me for safekeeping.
It's just a few sheets of paper.
Then we have a deal. Since you believe this music summons them, how about we test it for ourselves? I've already memorized the sheet music.
It's risky, but there's no surer way to find out. Wouldn't you agree, Rover?
Mm-hmm. Sure. Seeing is believing. True that.
The final work of poets banished to distant seas and condemned to death. What, I wonder, did the verses forged in flames truly sing of?
Play it like you mean it. Let's go. Fuck, I love this, man. I love this music. This is a fucking vibe. Get that blade out. Demons are coming. Oh man, I want some more of that. Such good music.
They
And
look just
here
like
we
the ones
go.
that attacked us in the restaurant.
I have no idea how she works. I'm just doing random crap right now. Not that it matters that much.
At the helm! Listen carefully. Same actor, different role.
We'll be fine.
Light.
Leave it to me. Loading.
Hey, congratulations. That's awesome.
Take forward. My blade, yours.
Yeah, I know. In this team, she doesn't really work. I know. Here we go. Careful. In all honesty, I'm happy I pulled for her in the end. Because I really liked her the minute that she got showcased, so I'm happy I did it anyway.
They burn in despair, resentful of the Order's verdict, till their last breath. Their last work is nothing but a curse upon us all. With our bodies to fuel the fire, the ensuing Furno shall forge Raguna's true gold. Is it saying Raguna will burn to the ground?
They wanted their resentment to echo through the streets. Just by reading this, I can almost see their terrifying faces in the fire.
These voices. They're people of Raguna, aren't they? I think I heard Mr. C3 Sharp in the mix.
Shush, Miller, shush.
If the poet's resentful souls gave birth to daemons, then shouldn't they sound like the poets themselves?
It's fine. It's okay.
Those voices were just people who read or heard their work.
Perhaps the voices themselves are what causes the daemons to manifest.
She's gonna buff my card that I'm gonna pull for, so it's fine. It's okay. It's okay.
In the legends, daemons are born of death and curses. But what we've seen isn't like that, no. They're more like horrors created from people's words and imagination. Of course, I'm just speculating. The voices were somewhat muddled. Perhaps I can refine the melody. This time, we need to listen harder.
Hey, Zimeth, what's happening, man? How you doing? I did this? Me! I have no shame. No regrets.
Let's find out what the true story really is.
It's not my fault. It's because the game's so good. That's the only reason. Truth of the Daemons. As Ciaccona adjusts the tune, melodies from the Daemons reshape into a realm. From within, you will learn the truth of their origins. Start imagining how the story unfolds with melodies. Those bears remind you of Persona, the game, not because they are bears, but the eyes and accessories. I can see that.
This is a realm created from melodies. Music can transcend space and time to bring memories and stories to life.
I hold that like a badge of honor. Uh-huh. I do. Okay, that music sheet is no ordinary piece of music, is it?
No. Normally, you can't perceive the frequencies in a melody. But that manuscript lets you see the world as I do. That part with the daemons should be right here.
They burn in despair, resentful of the Order's verdict, till their last breath. Their last work is nothing but a curse upon us all.
It's the same as what we heard before, but now I see something. A balance large scale with a crowd of people standing on one of the pans. What are they weighing?
The two sides of the scale represent differing perspectives.
Okay.
Once a work is made public, its meaning no longer belongs to its creator alone, but is shaped by the interpretations of its readers.
Okay.
Perhaps it was a simple poem at first, nothing more. But then that article claimed it was a curse upon Raguna. Given that members of the Golden Anthem were banished on the Pilgrim's Sail and died in a fire, the notion quickly took hold. No one knew exactly what happened, so they filled in the gaps with their imaginations. With motive and a complete story. Perhaps that's all it took for a lie to become the truth. Each time someone plays their last work, it summons daemons. This is the Golden Anthem's revenge and curse upon Raguna. But still, words and imagination alone cannot bring something into existence.
Or can it? Unless there's a resonator involved.
Yes. Someone must have used them to create the daemons. What if the mastermind pulling the strings from the shadows is the author of that article? Daemons are bound to their creator, so it might not be a coincidence you felt them target you at the restaurant.
So we have to find the creator and kill him.
Mastermind. Or perhaps they have their own reasons for wanting to see you silenced.
Jealousy, obviously. Okay, so what will these daemons... Wait, will these daemons affect Raguna? Wait, pick this option and find out how the story unfolds. Well, this is inspiration times 1. Okay, I'll just pick this.
Imagination knows no bounds. If left unchecked, such incidents will only increase. For resonators, dealing with them isn't much of a challenge. But for ordinary folk, it's enough to spark panic across the city. Finding the one pulling the strings should be our priority.
Imagination knows no bounds. If left unchecked, things could only get worse. Okay, end the current story. Okay, sure. So now what? The real ending still has some missing pieces. Let's try again. Wait, whoa. Oh, wait. Eh? Okay, give me my words. Soon, Dimi, sit back and relax. Resume from choices. Oh, I had to choose the other ones. Oh, yeah, okay. Consume inspiration to unlock more endings to the story. Okay, I'm a consumer. Oh, yeah, we have like... Oh, yeah, it's right here. We have like 4 inspiration. Okay, so inspiration times 1. How do we catch this mastermind?
If the daemons are born from the public's imagination, then things will shift once we catch whoever is responsible for starting this in the first place. This mastermind has gone to great lengths to twist the facts, stirring fear and turning it into resentment. It may be an attempt to cover up certain stories about the Poet Society. He must be tied to them somehow. If we can learn more about the Golden Anthem, we might be one step closer to catching him.
You realize people's interpretation and imagination of music and poems are what brought these daemons into being? That was it?
Music and poetry are born from kindness and hope. Yet now they've been twisted to create these monstrosities. Whoever is behind this won't just sit back and watch. The thought of confronting them is already inspiring me to write a ballad. What should I call it? What instruments would fit?
Our enemy hides in the dark, while we remain in the light. If that's the case, we need to split up. With your tenacity and Ciaccona's expertise, we will uncover the truth.
And Opal?
Someone has pointed a gun at Cat's Eye. Someone ought to pull back the curtain and expose them. The family has its ways. Tracing the article's source and finding this mastermind won't be a problem.
So where do we start?
If we find melodies connected to the Poet Society, I can bring the past into clearer focus.
So we have to find melodies and bring them to you, or what?
I've got it, Rover! I know a place where they've definitely left their mark. Let's go. Onward to new melodies!
Ew! Wherever the hell that is. Oh, goody! Okay, let's go. Head to the target location with Ciaccona.
It's free to go anywhere without restraint. If only it could carry my poems into the hands of everyone across the world.
Okay, we should probably get these boxes if we can. You. Ooh, she sings in the background. Well, you guys weren't kidding. It is cinema. Free concert. Yep. I'm not saying no to it. It's good. I like. More boxes. Oh, wait, boxes. More boxes. Probably don't need to get them all, but, you know. Might as well. Okay, let's go over there. I mean, so far I'm enjoying it. They really did a good job again. What is this place?
Ta-da! Welcome to Requiem Paradise.
Requiem Paradise. Oh, what a beautiful picture of her, by the way.
This is where Raguna's musicians lay
That's
their
a
old
wallpaper right
instruments
there.
to rest. For the people of Raguna, the sea is everything. We live and sleep by the sea, and our souls drift out to sea when we pass. Since an instrument is an extension of the musician, it's only fitting that it's buried by the sea. May its dreams be long and sweet before returning to the waves. I'm certain this is where the poets of the Golden Anthem laid their instruments to rest before their banishment. What's wrong? You seem troubled.
We're always troubled. No, I didn't. I haven't done a trial. Have you found any leads?
Is that what's been on your mind this whole time? I say, if the answers aren't coming, let it all go and clear your mind. To be honest, I haven't found any leads either. But worry not. This is what we bards call a bottleneck.
Maybe after the story.
Once, I spent 3 days just trying to find the right words to describe a tree. Couldn't do it. Not one word. So, I stood under that tree and prayed for an apple to fall on my head. You know, just like in those stories where inspiration strikes after an apple hits you. And, well, at least you get a snack out of it.
Okay, Isaac Newton. So did an apple hit you?
Sadly, the apples weren't ripe and none fell. No free
Big
nibbles
branch
for me,
standing up on dirt.
unfortunately.
That works. The apples weren't ripe and none fell. No free nibbles for me, unfortunately. Aw, but you poor soul. You okay there? Rover's like, huh? Wait, what?
Try it.
Did she just grow an apple out of her head? What is this witchcraft? Ciaccona be like, I'm a tree! Don't, it's poisoned. Rip. Rip Rover.
It's a real apple.
Imagine that.
Later, when I finally decided to leave, I looked up through the gaps in the branches and suddenly saw a blooming flower atop a cliff. Turns out, even without an apple, inspiration may yet strike. But if I hadn't stood there, I might have missed that unexpected burst of beauty. So, maybe this is enough. Let's put aside heavy thoughts and continue our walk with a clear mind.
I'm starting to understand why Carlotta calls you Topaz.
Is that so? But I'm nowhere near as dazzling as the sun. If anything, I'd rather be like Icarus in the story. Soaring freely in the sky, even if it means falling in the end.
Yeah, somebody said that earlier, yeah.
I sense the melody of an instrument close by. Let's search for it.
Okay, we'll search. Ooh. That was funny. I don't know why she walked like that, but okay. An instrument, investigate. What's this? A flute. Blockfluit.
A flute. But it sounds sharp and harsh. If this were a performance, I'd say it's trying to finish as quickly as possible, barely giving the notes a chance to breathe.
I'm getting Vietnam flashbacks to when I had to play the flute in class in school. No thanks. Screw that shit. Harp?
A harp. It's in excellent condition, but its tone is flat and dull. Let's keep it for now and see if there are any other instruments nearby.
Not at all. What do you mean? We can break all these. Nice. But wait, there's more. What do we have here? The lute?
Is that a lute?
'Tis a lute.
Its echoes are faint. Perhaps because it's been abandoned longer than the previous two. I'll need some time to decipher it. Wait. The sound may be weak.
Hey, Kiwi.
But
What's happening today?
there's undeniable strength to it. Rover, behind you!
Hey, here we go.
It seems this lute likely belonged to a member of the Poets Society. The
Okay, what do we have
divinity may
here?
See the future of the world.
So
but I
I'm
doubt
seeing
they
a
can
lot of
predict which song
HP.
people will play tomorrow.
A lot of HP. Attack, almost 2,000. 140 ER. Crit rate, crit damage. That's a lot of crit rate. 98 crit rate! Well, shit. Dude, it's so unfair. Like, how the fuck do they even get these stats? Come on. Ain't no fucking way that we can get these stats. Okay, crit rate, okay. The gun already gives us a 36 crit rate. Okay, that makes sense. That does make sense. Too bad that we can't actually see what they're rocking here. Too bad. Okay.
Perfect chord.
I know what I'm doing, by the way.
Take 4.
I'ma just pretend I know what I'm doing. Yeah, that's true. You can get some stats.
Same actor, different role. In the limelight.
Thanks for watching. A perfect chord. Listen, the trio of destiny.
Oh, too bad. Should have done that faster.
The timbre also matches. I believe this lute is exactly what we've been looking for. Sometimes, even when the instruments are the same, the performer's mood can change the entire sound.
Normally, the Ciaccona clones that you summon with the ultimates remain even when you swap out, right? Or am I wrong?
For example, this lute doesn't seek to boast. It speaks softly, like a traveler sharing a story over tea in the warmth of an afternoon.
Yeah, I thought so.
The true purpose of music is to express what words cannot.
True. It certainly has the style of a poet.
Rover, if there's something you want to say but can't put into words, if you sing it, maybe I'll understand.
Is Rover gonna sing again? Let's go.
But I haven't even heard you sing yet.
Me? Perhaps another time. Once all this is settled, I'll perform for you.
Uh-huh.
Be sure to listen closely then.
I mean, how could you say no? Wuthering Waves the musical, fuck yeah.
Now,
I can
it's
sing!
music sense. I hope this melody holds a tale worth telling.
Gotta love it. Okay, let's see.
Listen, I hear something up ahead.
Okay, sorry about that.
It seems like an interrogation room. This melody carries the weight of the Poet Society interrogation. Let's keep moving.
According to OBS, I didn't have any drop frames.
Take care with each step. The melodies left by these instruments are extremely fragile. The realm we're about to enter will appear fragmented.
Maybe it's a connection thing? I don't know.
Straddling vast rifts in time and space. A single misstep could draw us into other melodies, leaving us lost within them.
Farrell of the Golden Anthem. Know that Imperator is stern, yet merciful. The Codex teaches us those whose sins are cleansed by the sea shall remain blessed by the sea. It is a grave offense to slander the Sentinel. This includes your claim that the Sentinel's true form is a steed of the skies. I was told you found this lie carved on a lithograph. In the face of the tempest, a giant celestial steed carved a path for the Ark. How absurd.
I'm not even going to sing that, Miller.
If you admit you were mistaken at tomorrow's trial and reveal where you have hidden the evidence, I will move mountains to protect you and your companions. Remember, Imperator only responds to repentance, not silence.
I'm sorry, Sir Acolyte. I'm doing my best to cooperate. Please don't mistake my silence for defiance. It's just, this room is freezing, and I've caught a chill. Makes it hard to talk.
Sure, buddy, sure.
I'm afraid that by the time I see the Sentinel, I will have lost my voice entirely. Perhaps then, they will judge you for silencing a poor transgressor's confession.
As long as you repent and help us destroy those blasphemous poems and songs, the Sentinel shall show mercy. You are a wise man. I trust you will make the right choice. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Good night, Mr. Farrell.
Oh, I do like it. I just don't want to sing it.
I will always be here should you wish to receive the Sentinel's mercy.
No need to worry, Sir Acolyte. In fact, I'm beginning to enjoy the cold.
Wait, what?
Neither official nor private records show them as having ever repented in the Cathedral of Mercury. This melody's fading fast. Let's check if there's anything nearby to amplify it.
Rimbaud or Rimbaud. Don't know how to pronounce it.
Farrell's gone mad. He ought to have hidden the truth in our secret study. Why would he slip this dangerous knowledge into his poems and hand them out to children? We ought to have buried the truth.
Buried the truth?
What are you thinking?
It just occurred to me. Is that our mastermind's true aim? Not only to bury the past, but also to silence those who know the truth. Like you.
Well, rip.
To that end, he stirs panic to deepen Ragonese prejudice against the Poet Society, using this opportunity to create monsters born from our words. Words and music are weapons without form.
Okay, next up. Maybe talk to that one first. He's mad, I tell you. Selena.
I understand what Farrell was trying to do. We're not adventurers or mighty resonators. We don't even have the time or ability to determine whether that lithograph is real or fake. Farrell only wanted to share the voice of uncertainty. He hoped someone might understand his doubts. Our fate has been sealed. All we can do now is choose what we believe and carry what we hope to be the truth to our graves.
They don't sound like they're full of hatred at all. If anything, they appear to have anticipated what would happen.
Yeah, that's true.
During the interrogation, they kept their composure and did not offer fierce resistance. In fact, they even showed sympathy for the interrogator.
Everything seems to revolve around the Order. Could they be the ultimate mastermind behind this?
We don't know that for certain. But at least we now know the Poet Society would never place a curse on Raguna.
Dead Poet Society. Okay, Farrell, last guy.
I knew this was to be our fate.
Not the voice that you would expect with this character when you see him. Doesn't feel like he would have a deep voice.
From the moment we uncovered that lithograph, I knew it would come to this.
Sounds like a more seasoned, experienced voice than the NPC that you see.
Still, I have no regrets. But if the Sentinel's true form is a flying steed, what does that make the Imperator we've pledged our faith to?
Sentinel's true form is a flying steed. What does that make the Imperator that we've pledged our faith to?
All this time, we've been living nothing but a lie.
The Order's stance is that the Poet Society concealed blasphemous works. Yet the Order themselves concealed the lithograph's existence. What were they afraid of?
The Poet Society discovered the Sentinel's true form.
That's right! You must have seen the Sentinel in the inverted tower. To keep the Sentinel's true form a secret, the Order ruined the Golden Anthem's reputation.
Okay.
The melody is fading faster now and becoming unstable. We should leave.
Those goddamn Sentinels.
Later.
Okay. Where the fuck are we now?
Where is this place? A study? Ciaccona, are we... Ciaccona? We must have gotten separated. Ciaccona did say even a slight misstep could draw us into other melodies. Am I...
Welp.
You are to build a home here, like seabirds. Dwell upon the water, just as countless stars dot the night sky.
That sounds like little Ciaccona, no?
I don't know if what I'm feeling is right or wrong.
Could be.
They
Okay.
were clearly the Sentinel's cantors. Why would anyone call them criminals who insulted divinity?
Okay, do we have anything else to do here?
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Bruh. Yeah, that has to be small Ciaccona.
This is a poem I've never seen before. It's so different from what they used to write. Do not place flowers on my tomb, for I do not rest beneath the stone.
Didn't have horns yet.
I am the sea wind at Raguna's walls. I am a dawn that breaks through thorns. I am a nighthawk of wings of flame, soaring towards the celestial steed, whose praises I sing and whose true form I behold. A flame, celestial steed, true form I behold.
Let's follow her for now. Yeah, let's stalk the kid, sure. Let's stalk Mini Ciaccona. Okay. Anything special that we can do? We can investigate some stuff. Not reading all that, sorry. Ain't nobody got time for that. It's all, yeah, it's all reading. Ain't nobody got time to read. Nothing else that we can pick up or anything else of interest. Yeah, no, it's all reading. I'll scan the journal pages. Okay, just making sure.
The night sky will be illuminated by wings of flame, and I shall be reborn in immortal poetry.
Yeah, screw that shit.
Because they cannot banish the truth, the Order of the Deep instead banished us to the sea. Our thirst for truth is why we were cast out. No matter what, remember this. The truth will always exist. And the truth is gold that is unafraid of the fiercest of flames.
Yeah, Riku doesn't do vowels, apparently.
I can't get through, but the sounds are coming from over there.
Or is it consonants? I don't know.
What is this place? Who are you?
She's always been distant and aloof. But her true melody is both heavy and fragile. Ciaccona Toccata.
Wait, is that her last name? Ciaccona Toccata?
As long as you still draw breath, lift your eyes and look. With this poem, your life is eternal.
Hakuna Matata. Means no worries for the rest of your days. Means no worries for the rest of your days. Next.
Rover? Rover, are you alright?
Oh, we're back. Okay. Hey, I saw Mini-You.
Finally, I got you out of there. You must have been drawn into a different melody on our way out.
Yep. Recount what you saw in the study.
I just walked into a study and ran
No, he
into a
doesn't.
strange little girl. She seemed quite taken with the Poet Society's work. She mentioned a name. Ciaccona Toccata.
I see.
Yeah, I see. Now, who could that be?
I don't know who you met, but Toccata is my family name.
Okay, I have it.
As I said before, for family matters, let the past stay where it belongs.
But, I mean, there has to be a reason that it got shown to us, right?
Just call me Ciaccona. We don't need to overcomplicate things.
Are we gonna meet somebody else? Somebody imperative to the story that will also have the same last name? And that's gonna be like the plot twist?
Well, we have made some progress. The melody we were in gave me a hint on what to do next.
I mean, why else would they tell us about her family? Or, like, put emphasis on putting family in the past. Okay, next up is the Order, right?
Yes. Seeing as they banished the Golden Anthem, we might find more clues in the Cathedral of Mercury.
Alright, let's go. Okay, we should probably just teleport. Okay, all the way back here. Fast travel. Let's go. It's a common free. I don't know. I mean, there has to be a reason behind it. Okay, what do we have here?
Have you found her yet?
Myron?
No.
She's not here either. Greetings, sisters.
Greetings.
Might I ask, have you seen someone dressed like us who likes to walk with her head down?
No. Razor doesn't like walking with her head down. She must have gotten into some trouble.
What are you all doing here?
We're in the Order's choir. We're rehearsing hymns to sing at the ceremony. Racer is our lead chorister. We took a break from rehearsing to play hide and seek. But when the time ran out, we couldn't find her.
So she won. Okay.
Maybe she got mad at us because we sang badly. She hasn't smiled at us much since rehearsal started.
Oof. Well, do better. Get good.
Can you tell your big sister here what hymn you're rehearsing?
The teacher says it's a hymn to honor the brave knights and the sentinel's guidance. But Razor says the hymn was written by a bunch of criminals.
Oh. You and Ciaccona realize that these criminals are in fact members of the Golden Anthem?
Well, which way did Racer go? We can help you look for her.
Really? She went that way.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, that way. Is it you? Oh, kid found the dog. Is that what? Or is it a cat? Distracted by a cat.
Such a beautiful voice, isn't it?
You're the laureate! And you are?
My name is Ciaccona.
A friend of mine.
Don't be scared.
Yeah, let's stick to that.
We're only here so
friend.
that you can finish your game of hide and seek.
Hide and seek, right. Myron and the others are waiting for me. Sorry I've caused you trouble.
How about a little chat first? Something's troubling you. I can tell.
What? Of course not. The ceremony
Lies.
is coming up, and the choir still has so much to rehearse. I'm fine.
I'm fine. It's fine.
Young ones today have so much talent. If I had the chance, I'd love to learn how to sing hymns.
Not wife. Rover's probably already sold her soul to somebody else. Multiple somebody else's probably. Hi, Aura. Bye, Aura.
You know, our laureate here definitely knows how to sing hymns.
Ah, crap. Yes, I do. Oh, is she gonna sing? Just tell me what's troubling you.
It's just... Before the performance, the choir has to listen to the same music, recite the same lyrics, and do the same rehearsals every day.
Ew. Sounds like a drag, not gonna lie.
What's more, the hymn we're practicing, it was composed by bad people. Teacher calls them heretic poets. Myron and the others never complain. They're always eager to sing praises to the Sentinel on stage. But now, their dreams are all dashed because of me. Myron, Patero, and Shia's voices are in perfect harmony. But I can never keep up, and I don't like this hymn. Myron and the others are too young to realize that heresy is a grave offense. But I know. I just don't understand why the Order wants us to sing songs written by criminals.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
The more I thought about it, the more out of rhythm I became. In the end, I could barely sing at all.
Thanks. But your singing just now was beautiful.
That song just now. I've already forgotten how it's supposed to sound.
Well, what do you think a hymn should sound like?
A hymn, as the books state, is a song of praise for the Sentinel who leads the lost to the abundant lands.
Good luck with that, no.
No, not that. I mean, how does it make you feel? Try to remember what you were feeling when you were singing alone in the corner just now.
Oh, I didn't want to hold everyone back. And I really wanted to help everyone have a great performance at the ceremony.
Then hold on to that feeling. Let's rehearse again. You don't have anyone sitting in on your rehearsals, do you?
Uh-huh. No.
Well then, the laureate and I will be the first to hear you perform.
No pressure. But you better do good. Okay, here it goes. Damn, they really stepped it up a notch again, didn't they? With these quests. Holy shit. She's like, thank you. We got another one. Okay, songs of the old days. Songs from the past are sung once more. However, the choir's performance seems to have encountered some trouble, as their pure voices are drowned by the chattering crowd.
This is a cathedral. That's the choir on stage, with the Poets Society leading them. Looks like it's a ceremony of some kind. It sounds like
A song to glorify the Order's reign?
On the surface, yes. The Order certainly upheld Raguna's prosperity and stability. The poets, praised for their songs to honor the Sentinel, earned the Order's favor. Despite their banishment, their works still serve the Order's cause today. But this, my friend, doesn't strike the right chord we need to follow. Simply knowing the Order once stood with the poets doesn't reveal the true reason behind their banishment.
If the Poet Society was once connected to the Order, why were they banished? Okay. So I have to find another one now again, I guess. Yeah, okay. Let's get that. Replay the story. Resume from choices. So inspiration 1, I guess. Okay, a triumphant victory song for the knights. Oh, what is this? Nothing but pointless noise. Oh. Okay.
Sounds like a song celebrating the knights who defeated the Tacit Discords at Whisperwind Haven.
I just ruined one of these.
Wait. Someone's approaching the stage.
Degenerates! Arrogant hypocrites, every last one of you! You have no idea what happened! Not at all! Has the Order reduced our sacrifices to mere tales to be told over tea? The Sentinel's blessing! Ah! Where were you when we fought the Tacit Discords at Whisperwind Haven? Where were any of you? Where was the Sentinel? We didn't fight for the Sentinel or for the damned Order. We fought for ourselves. You're nothing but hypocrites.
This is madness! Who is this madman? Someone remove him from here immediately. Do not be deceived. All knights who rode into that battle wielded swords sanctified by the Order. They fought in the name of divinity.
This is madness. This is Sparta. Exactly.
What he said about the common folk, is it true? Tell me, were they also sent to fight at Whisperwind Haven? I must see it for myself.
What a mess. I suppose this incident is what changed the Poet Society.
The cathedral's gate is open. We should leave now.
Strange. Why is this passageway so long? This is the same study I stumbled into in the Realm of Melodies.
Afternoon tea! Yes, please. Your tea and biscuits, miss. I'll reapply the medicine once you've finished. Next time, no more climbing walls. Understood? It wasn't just for fun. I was trying to...
Imagine not being allowed to climb the walls.
There, I understand. You've always been a curious child. You saw something terribly interesting and snuck out to take a closer look. Wait. Is it raspberry? My favorite. Huh? Ow!
Ow, wow, wow. It's just not the same, Sam.
Look at this. This book says the flower doesn't live long. But that's silly. I know it can survive the coldest of winters. Maybe one day, I'll become a great bard. A proper one. Who never makes mistakes like this.
That she did. Need to make our WoW a redeemable soundbite. Why? So you can spam it all the time?
Miss, this study is a secret. You must never tell a soul. I understand. But I've always wondered, why do people say they're guilty? There are so many interesting poems and songs here.
I had to laugh so hard at that one.
See them? Oh, you'll understand when you're older, miss.
The common folk once criticized the Poet Society's works. The poets themselves wondered if their creations were telling the truth.
Oh, what splendid singing! Even the laureate was enraptured.
Racer did wonderfully. Thanks to you, I figured it out.
Yeah, I have the same issue, yeah.
Sincerity is what truly matters when we pray and sing praises to the Sentinel.
Yes, a hymn isn't just a few lines of history. It is shaped by your feelings and experiences.
Feelings? Not the feelings again.
A hymn may differ in each person's eyes, but its resonance and meaning are universal. I hope you'll give the audience a spectacular performance on the day of the ceremony.
What is it with these games and always wanted to make us cry? I don't think I will cry as hard as I did with Expedition 33, though. course, the Ryza leaves... fuck. Fuck, I couldn't read that. How do they still do this shit?
So,
let me read
what
that.
Did you see in Riza's melody?
The hymn's backstory.
The Poets Society was criticized for glorifying the knights over the common folk during one of their hymn performances. Their assumptions were challenged, so they traveled to the knights' encampment at Whisperwind Haven to verify the truth for themselves.
Yeah, maybe that's what it was, yeah.
This incident may have been the turning point for the Poets Society. Did you find any other clues?
I strayed into a different melody again.
Next time we venture into the realm of melodies, perhaps we should tie our hands together to stop you from getting lost.
Ooh, can I be tied up to Ciaccona? Let's fucking go.
If the Order's choir is pointing us to Whisperwind Haven, then that's where we'll find more clues. Let's go.
Let's go. Okay, where are we going? I say let's go, but I don't know where we're going. Like over there? At the Whisperwind Haven. Okay, can't I just Yes, I can. Okay, let's go. Fast travel. Boom, 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 boom. That away.
I've heard of these knights during my travels. This should be where their old encampment stood. But there don't seem to be any instruments, poems, or music here that carry the memory of a melody. Let's try searching the area first.
Oh yeah, shit, no. Let's see. Imagine having a Carlotta. Nice, no. Absorb it all, buddy. Okay. Ha ha ha. Bravo. Let us sing another to this occasion. With Raguena City behind us, at long last we've arrived where the knights once set camp. Oh, those marvelous knights living the way of Korlachi. We build bonfires at night and admire the windmills during the day. We play music and sing together under their turning sails. The townsfolk call us bonfire bards. When the windmills come to rest, we'd go chasing along the rivers and lakes. But above all these, there's nothing like flying across the field on a clear day. From the air, I glance down at this land wrinkled by time. Sunlight blankets over the pillars of the night's collapsed ruins, where a 1,000-year-old tree stands in its silent vigil, with its roots sprawling across the stone crevices. As the wind carries me across the lake's surface, the reflections of the red roof tiles of the Eglet town gleam and dance like pomegranate seeds scattered on top of a sheet of blue silk. The red-topped windmill overlooks the town, slowly turning and beckoning homebound travelers.
These bonfire poets were no doubt members of the Poet Society. The note says they had wandered the area looking for inspiration.
Am I being attacked in the background? What is this? What does that sound?
To find the melody, we should try to follow the route they once took. Perhaps inspiration will strike us along the way.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay. I was like, what the fuck am I hearing in the background? Okay, head to the last spot depicted in the record, which is over there. I don't really have anything closer. Okay, it's fine. Let's see. Can we just... That works. We fly. Makes it go that much faster. I'm gonna smack against... No! Fuck. Smacked against the fucking wall.
This was the last stop on their route. Oh, the view just now as we soared in the sky was just breathtaking.
This reminds me a little bit too much of Genshin.
What is it? Has anything come to mind?
It's the wind.
Oh, yes. How did I miss that? The wind is the finest recorder of melodies. It rises from the primal, churning endlessly, echoing in our ears without end. I believe the melodies left by the Poet Society were witnessed by the wind, and it will carry them to us.
What are you doing? You don't see similarities? Oh, what's the place called? Windrise? Where the big tree is?
Playing a tune, of course. I want to capture the mood they must have felt when they were here. I'm curious as to what they left behind.
Kitchen doesn't have talking characters. It does. Just not as many. Ciaccona plays her instrument, the wind stirs, and the melody of the Poet Society fills the air.
Rimbo and Selena must have returned to Raguna by now. That lithograph of the Sentinel's true form. It has to be here somewhere. Did that gentleman guide us intentionally? Who exactly was he? Backpack stuffed with papers claiming to be a common artist traveling in search of inspiration. Yet he spoke like a nobleman. But I can't afford to think about that now. If not for his help, we'd still be singing praises to a false sentinel. He's right. We cannot continue to sing for the Order anymore.
Oh god, no.
We must enlighten the people of Raguna. They deserve to know the truth. The Knights of the Order defend only the Order's interests, and so the time has come for us to become knights for the people of Raguna.
It seems someone told the poets the truth about the Sentinel, and even suggested they stop singing solely for divinity and begin singing for the common folk as well. On the surface, what our mystery man said makes perfect sense. He even has knowledge of Imperator's true form. And this hidden lithograph is evidence the poets were telling the truth.
It's Inge. Hi, how you doing? And the Angels. Welcome in, guys. I did get her, yeah. I was lucky. Well, I mean, lucky. 72 pity, but I won my 50-50, so hey.
Is this form of the Sentinel the same as the one you saw at Avon Oleum?
The majestic steed carved on the lithograph looks the same as the Sentinel that you saw before. Yep, like twins. You also got Ciaccona. Let's fucking go. High five.
So the poets were indeed banished for uncovering the Order's secrets. Even under interrogation, they held their silence. It wasn't until they met this mysterious man and learned the truth that they chose to become Knights of Raguna. Resentment and curses are not songs of their own style. As for the true mastermind, we still have no direct proof linking him to the Order.
High five, Gnome. Let's go. One day I'm accidentally going to smack my camera. I can see it happening already. Hi, Inge. Bye, Inge. Okay.
We must confront his lies and put an end to these Daemon incidents. But once the truth of the Golden Anthem at Imperator is revealed, it will no longer be just a matter of daemons. But is now the right time?
Did we spend on that Jinshi outfit too? Wow, huge money drop on Kudo. Nope. Hell, I don't even have Jinshi, so I'm not gonna pull for her outfit. Pay. I mean, pull up my wallet. Nope, it's not gonna happen.
The will of the people is strong. This mastermind is so sure that the lies about the Sentinel will go undiscovered and that no one will easily believe the truth. The truth exists to be uncovered. All we need is to plant the seeds of doubt in the people's hearts and let them take root and grow.
You're retired because of sickness. Oh no. Well, I mean, there's time enough. You don't have to hurry. Also, we don't know when Cardathia is actually going to be there, so you know.
Yes. Let's get going then.
Like at least on what patch. Tomorrow we're gonna get drips probably, so be on the lookout on Twitter or X.
We'll go back to Margaritas. It's where our story began, and it's where it must end.
Back to Margaritas. Hey, okay, yeah. Sounded better in my head. Sounds to me like let's get back to drinks. Oh, we insta get back here. Okay, I'll take it. Ask Margarita to gather the diners. Already? That was fast as fuck, man. Didn't think it was gonna be that fast. Screw Twitter. Well, I mean that's usually where they drip, so. Okay, Margarita. Gather dindins.
Miss Margarita!
Well, hello. If it isn't Rover and Ciaccona.
Two of you already know each other?
Oh, Miss Ciaccona is a regular around here, you know. I've even asked her to perform a few times. Helps bring in the crowds.
Actually, I've come to ask a favor of you today, Miss Margarita. I'm sure you've heard the rumors circulating lately.
Though if I will try to pull for her, I'm at zero pity. I mean, it really depends when she's going to be there. Like, if she's going to be there instantly, yeah, you're fucked. But if it's going to be, like, maybe still a couple of more patches, then I guess you'll be fine. Guess I couldn't find some of them in English dub, only in Japanese, so I hope that's fine for you. Oh, no! Oh, no! We can't do that. No, of course it's fine. Of course.
About the Poets Society's legacy. There's something important we'd like to share. Could you help us gather everyone?
Am I not going to miss important lore now?
Not a problem at all. Did you make any big discoveries? I'm so curious about what actually happened. It's driving me nuts.
Margarita agrees to your request and begins to gather the impressive crowd. Impressive crowd. 5 people. I was wrong. 6 people. You and Ciaccona take your place on an impromptu stage. The curtain poised to rise.
Rover, we'll begin when you're ready.
Let's do it. I believe in you. Yeah, we'll check it after this, okay? Okay, the stage is set. You're back at the Margaritas, ready to uncover the truth behind the daemons. But instead of announcing the truth, Ciaccona asks the crowd a few questions, claiming the answer will be revealed at the Odyssey Upper House in the following day. Your guess is she's trying to gather a bigger audience, and today is but a raise of the curtains.
The poets did board the Pilgrim's sail, becoming the stars of their own final act. We all know how that tale ended. A great fire consumed the ship, dragging it to icy depths, and the poets of the Golden Anthem with it. But hear this. Banishment did not breed hatred in their hearts for our city, and the flames did not scorch a curse into their music or poems.
After checking the Wikipedia last time, nothing surprised me anymore.
If you wish to hear their true voices once more, seek them at the Cathedral of Mercury. The children there still sing hymns written by the poets of the Golden Anthem. And yet, not a single daemon has appeared. Even as those poets faced their end.
Me is Sussy Dimi. Jambo, I have no idea what you're talking about. They did not surrender to hatred?
As the fire filled the ship's cabins, they penned their last poems with death drawing near. Perhaps they were greeted by the Sentinel in their final moments. Or perhaps they fell silently toward death.
Yeah, I've definitely noticed that the crowd or the audience for this game is definitely divided. Yeah. There's some that only see it as a how should I say it? Well, let's talk about it afterwards. It's okay. As the fire filled the ship's cabins, they penned their last poems with death drawing near. Perhaps they were greeted by the Sentinel in their final moments, or perhaps they fell silently towards death.
If the poets truly meant to curse Raguna, why would they write such obscure poems? Why not simply leave their works behind in Raguna? No. Their last words were hastily written as the flames closed in. This charade, it was carefully crafted, twisting their work to conceal the truth. We already have... No.
She's standing there in the crowd like J'accuse. You notice Ciaccona deliberating something?
Tomorrow, at the Odyssey Opera House, I will reveal the truth. Until then, I thank you all for your patience.
Ciaccona throws questions at the crowd, claiming the truth will be revealed on the larger stage tomorrow. Okay.
This can't... This is very confusing.
Previously.
Sorry.
Loria, is this all real? What do you mean by the truth? Did you discover something?
That could be it, no.
The poets of the Golden Anthem, they were...
Oh, Christopher is back.
A fascinating story indeed. You've certainly piqued everyone's curiosity. The speech you made just now, you're implying the poets of the Golden Anthem were framed and their works deliberately misinterpreted.
Yes.
Exactly. Someone used the story of the Golden Anthem to stir the public's curiosity. This is what created the daemons.
It does, yeah.
If memory serves, official records of the Order of the Deep state the poets were charged with blasphemy against the Sentinel. Surely you're not suggesting this was all the Order's doing? I dare say, such remarks would be considered a grave crime, punishable by banishment.
Are you from a noble family? The city's elite have a habit of siding with the Order.
Ooh.
I'm afraid you misunderstand. I admit, I do get that question quite often. I am but a traveling playwright.
Yeah, I see you, Riku.
Your presentation brings me back to a play I wrote in my youth. A group of birds locked inside a cage. Convinced they will never fly, they do nothing but stand on a perch. Then, one day, the cage door opened. The young birds flapped their fragile wings attempting to fly, but plummeted to the ground, one by one. Many consider their fate a tragic one. What say you?
I see it differently. Even if they met their end falling into the abyss, they still had a chance to glimpse the sky and spread their wings.
Yeah, I guess you could see it that way.
And what of those who
before they crash their death?
Cage, having witnessed their predecessors fall to their demise? Will they dare to reach for the skies after realizing the cost of choosing to fly? Does the truth exist to protect or to harm? That is the question.
Mad's making a good point.
Miss Poet, I look forward to tomorrow's arrival.
That's okay. Thanks. That's the first time that we see her so worried. Carlotta's back. At least she can always put a smile on her face.
A splendid retaliation. I witnessed all of your performance. Like everyone present, I too eagerly anticipate tomorrow's arrival.
How is everything on your end?
As expected, the Order's fingerprints are all over it. According to our inside sources, it was none other than acolytes from the Order who salvaged the poet's lost works from the wreckage. They've long known of their existence and hid the poems in the Order's library.
Why am I not even surprised about that?
It's possible this was a sham all along. Choosing to make it public now likely means they're using those poems to obscure the real truth.
Damn the Order!
Now, considering the fact that the untraceable article first began circulating among poets, musicians, and playwrights alike, I think it's fair to say its author is a regular of such secret circles. He may even be the resonator we've speculated about.
Well then.
His collusion with the Order is why these rumors are allowed to run rampant in the streets. I'll have someone follow this secret circle's trail and see what we can find.
Splendid work.
We should also share these findings with Ciaccona. As a poet, her insights would be much appreciated.
You search around but find no sign of Ciaccona. Where the hell did she go? Oh, shush game. I'm not stopping.
She was just there a moment ago.
Just like when we were children. Gone without a trace. And she and her family disappeared without even a goodbye. Ms. Margarita, have you seen Ciaccona?
Miss Ciaccona? She was squirreling off towards the harbor earlier. I thought that's where you were meeting, so I didn't say a word.
To the harbor, okay.
She did look quite down, though. Never seen her wear such a gloomy face before.
Thank you for letting us know, Ms. Margarita.
Damn, Christopher really had an impact on her, apparently.
Why don't we split up and look for her at the harbor?
Okay, let's go look for her. Okay, she's not too far, so should be okay. Let's see where she went. Bum, 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 ba, da, ba, da, bum. Okay. Early before Ciaccona walked to the harbor. Oh, does that mean she's gone now? She's not here anymore.
The young birds left their cage, flapping frail wings as they fell to the ground.
I never thought his words would reach into the depths I sealed away so long ago.
Oh, so this hit home for her.
Coming here implies you worry about tomorrow's outcome.
Now, what is up with Cristoforo?
You intend to reveal the truth of the Sentinel to the public. But that revelation, it comes with a price. One you've paid before as a child. Remember?
Okay, what the hell happened in her family? We're gonna find out now. Cinema.
This is the past.
And here I thought you'd be much wiser than this. You know the dangers of pilgrimage, yet you all still cling to the same reckless path. Tell me, what drives such stubbornness?
Oh, that's Farrell, right? One of the poets?
The truth
This
has
dude?
its thorns, and the golden anthem has already paid its price. Do you wish to relive their fate?
I don't know. Oh, their faces.
Is that what you're trying to tell me with your play? But you know nothing of how the Golden Anthem responded.
What, no editing? What is this eclipse?
Allow me to share the answer, Sir Acolyte. Do you remember the very first voice from the heavens? The one the people of Rinascita kept alive in their hearts as they built their homes on this land? Surely you've seen The Golden Bough, yes? A play where people from various clans wear masks, singing and celebrating together. An occasion you now call Carnival.
Yeah, he did, again.
And? What of it?
It is words and songs. We are not your enemies. What you face here is something that is hard to describe, something I call reverberation. It exists forever. And you can never defeat it.
You pitiful fool. Off to the seas with that reverberation you believe in so dearly.
The Order of the Deep seeks to banish us to the seas because they know they can't banish the truth.
Hear that? The bell they tolled. I will be the one to carry its sound forward.
Wait, she's in there too? Oh, wait, what? Why is she in there too?
The parallels, so striking. Just like the day the Poets Society boarded their sail.
Was she one of them that day too?
Ciaccona Toccata, blaspheming against the Sentinel. So this is the resonance they babbled on about. After all these years, another group of fools is ready to march down the same path. Why, Are there always those who believe the Sentinel is some damn horse? The poets were at least clever enough to hold their tongues, but you have the nerve to parade your blasphemy through the streets. It almost makes those poets look noble by comparison.
Is that so, Sir Acolyte? I do hope you dream of this sentinel of yours every night, then.
Spare me your sarcasm, you insolent bard! You're nothing but a mouthy relic, the last of what remains of your wretched family. Do you not repent for your crimes?
Oh, she's at that point, she's already the last one that remains of her family. So what happened to the rest of the family?
Ah, so you've already tasted their fate, haven't you? You and your family, banished in the name of blasphemy.
Well, yes, I'm guessing that too, but how did it happen? That's what I want to find out, or what I want to know.
Such a dramatic turn of events. As cantors of the Sentinel, both the Ciaccona family and the Poet Society committed the same crime.
Okay, well now we know.
Tell me, what is the connection between you and those poets?
You're nothing but a figment of my imagination. None of this concerns you. It was a price we were willing to pay. We have no regrets. When I was a child, I lacked the ability to prove the Sentinel's true form. But now, with the inverted tower shifting and the prophesied laureate among us, I believe the opportunity has presented itself for the truth to be...
Opportunity. Indeed. The moment of choice dawns once more. Do you intend to repeat history? This time, dragging Rover along with you, boarding the pilgrim sail and clinging to hope as the storm carries you away. Isn't this what you're afraid of? You've unraveled the hand behind it all, but the Order will never allow such truths to see the light. Rover, Miss Carlotta, and all those you've gathered along the way will be forced to bear the consequences of your quest for the truth.
This scene is your background. I'm still using the Zani one that we had before, but yeah, this looks like a really cool scene to have as well.
And perhaps even that blessed maiden whose whereabouts remain a mystery to this day. Even so, will you two still insist on stepping onto that stage tomorrow?
Yes.
Have you really made your choice? I look forward to the arrival of tomorrow, Miss Poet.
The answer is yes, obviously.
Is this Ciaccona's sheet music? She was here.
So where the hell did she go?
The vision I saw seems to have been recorded from this. Ciaccona mentioned she always writes down her melodies on manuscript paper. Could this be?
Oh, is there a new one in there? Wait, the title of this section?
Oh. It's a golden anthem.
Okay. I like that they actually pick up stuff from the ground in this game. Yeah. Like the stuff they supposedly pick up is actually there. Mm-hmm. Not just picked up nothingness from the ground.
An interrogation room.
Or back here.
Being here reminds me of the many unanswered questions still hidden within these melodies.
Thank God, no puzzle. Why, you don't like puzzles?
The girl in the Poet Society's study must have been Ciaccona when she was little. What happened last time was no accident. As the performer, her own melodies got entangled in the mix. But why was she there? Bloop. And why are the Ciaccona family and the Poet Society accused of the same crime?
Okay, stand beside the girl. We can do that. Okay, so why were they accused of the same crime?
Thank you for understanding everything.
Good luck, bud.
Is there anyone else here besides you?
Nope. This didn't happen last time. You're Ciaccona, right? I mean, duh.
You must have touched the Golden Anthem's music sheet. This is the story it holds. To be able to touch it means you're someone I can trust. I am yesterday's child of ignorance, the actor now on stage, and the banished sinner of tomorrow. Ciaccona Toccata.
Ciaccona Toccata. What really happened back then?
Let me tell you.
Hey, congrats!
The story of the Golden Anthem doesn't just belong to the Poets Society. It also belongs to me, Ciaccona Toccata.
Okay, these tales belong not only to the members of the Golden Anthem, but also to Ciaccona Toccata. You meet the little girl once more. She is neither of the past nor the present. She doesn't truly exist at all. She carries all of Ciaccona's stories, revealing the truth in this very place.
This is how it all started. A mysterious person showed the poets the truth about the Sentinel. Then they decided to become Knights of Raguena. Back then, besides the conductor, there were others who helped organize things. That was us, the Toccata family. It didn't take long for the Order to notice us. To keep everyone safe, they gave my father a key to a study. Inside, there were papers that could have destroyed the Order, if anyone would even believe them in the first place. It was blasphemy, but my father didn't hesitate. He took the key right away.
I don't take baths, so that's gonna be hard. Was the fire on the Pilgrim's sail really an accident? Of course not.
As you've already seen, I was also banished. You've probably heard a lot about the Pilgrim's sail from Brant. Usually, the food and water in those ships aren't enough to get the people where they need to go. Even if they made it, the cold would get them. But on that ship, the Order made sure there was nothing. No food, no water, nothing. And there were only 3 fools on board. As for the fire, the poets started it themselves. In the past, everyone thought they were brilliant cantors. But inside, only they understood how fake and arrogant all their poems and music really were. In their last moments before death, the poets just wanted to leave something real behind. But it was so cold out at sea, and wood for fire was already running low. So they set the cabin on fire, and met their ends in the flames.
Sheesh.
In the world they dreamed of, poets would no longer be shackled, and everyone could sing freely. That was their wish for the future when the curtain fell. With our bodies to fuel the fire, the ensuing inferno shall forge Raguena's true gold. But the Order was afraid. They didn't want any loose ends. So they went to salvage the ship's wreckage.
The poets gave their legacy to the Toccata family?
The Golden Anthem gave my father the key. At first, he wouldn't let me near it because I was too little. It wasn't until my mother, my uncle, and the rest of my family were one by one escorted onto Pilgrim's sails.
Oh, fuck.
Then, it was his turn. I still remember the day he handed me the key. The smile on his face.
Well, now we know what happened to the family. Holy shit.
Don't see it as a burden, my child. Remember, true courage isn't hiding it away in your heart. Raise it like a torch, just like the sun, so it can light the way for others.
All these cheerful characters have such a fucking dark backstory, it's insane.
Only this kind of courage can rid your father of the cowardice he showed toward you and your mother. Never forget, you are a Toccata.
Father wanted to tell everyone. So the Order put him on a pilgrim sail with the same charges. And that was the last time I saw him. Later, after I became a wandering bard and poet,
I started to feel what was in the melodies of the poets and my ancestors. A sincerity like none other. I wrote songs, weaving the stories my father and the poets discovered into musical scores. But what awaited me was the Order's banishment. The Poets Society and our family could never prove whether the Sentinel's form is really that of a celestial steed. All we could do was hold on to our suspicions and the possible truth, waiting for someone to prove it. Now, that someone has come. She has reached the inverted tower. Now, I have that choice again. Do I reveal the truth? Always worrying about my next meal, wandering from place to place, being chased by acolytes. I'm used to it, but this time, I have you and my friends with me. I can't let you all repeat my fate. If we step onto that stage tomorrow, the Order will not stand idly by. He might even come after you and Carlotta.
We can take care of ourselves, it's fine. Do what you have to do. Speak out the truth.
Like I said, the truth exists to be uncovered. I've made my choice. And once everyone hears the truth, I believe no one will question the choices you all made in the past. There are hints of the sea inside Ciaccona's melodies. You should take greater pride in being a poet.
Thank you. Thank you for understanding everything. Let's open the doors. I hope this time, the story ends differently.
Let's hope. Ciaccona tells you everything that happened in the past. Okay, so from here where we go? Ba-da-ba-bum.
This song. It's the one she performed last time.
Already? I went pretty fast then.
The melody is the same, but why does it sound so sad this time?
Because it's a sad occasion.
So, Miss Poet, have you made your decision?
This is a poem I've never seen before. It's so different from what they used to write. Do not place flowers on my tomb, for I do not rest beneath the stone. I am the sea wind at Raguna's walls. I am a dawn that breaks through thorns. I am a night
Oh yeah, for real.
of wings of flame.
They really are.
Soaring towards the celestial steed, whose praises I sing and whose true form I behold.
I know what you're thinking.
Not the tears.
You're worried I might end up on the same path you did. Go on.
All the hopes will set us free from doubts and fears deep within. Let the sunrise gild our wings. Let the twilight soothe our skin.
Follow your heart. I'll be with you. Till the end.
Aw. Aw. That was good
Penniless
stuff.
bard and the laureate roving in a foreign land. Together, we rise up against the Order of the Deep itself. But as long as the seeds of doubt are planted, the kindling in Raguna will eventually ignite to forge its true gold.
There! Now, how's that for a story worth telling?
Just like A Knight's Tale.
Speaking of which, have you ever read that novel? It's about a knight on a quest to challenge a giant in the name of justice. The knight is also accompanied by a squire. Time after time, they throw themselves at the seemingly invincible giant.
Wait, so who's the knight and who's the squire in this case?
I am no Montelli, Acolyte of the Order of the Deep or Knight of Raguna. But still, I shall lead the charge. Yahoo! Mount up, Sir Knight. To battle we go.
Okay, I guess I'm the knight. Okay, reveal the truth on stage between 12 and 16. Okay, let's go. Let's change time. Between 12 and 16. Ooh. Okay, 12, confirm. Let's go. Ride a fly. Okay. This is way cooler than gliding, let's be honest. Booyah! Okay, how is this gonna go down? I wonder. Look at the massive crowd. All 10 people.
As the forgotten songs rise once more, a tale of the past I shall tell. This is the story of those who were accused of blasphemy. They were once poets, singing songs for the divinity and the order. This is how their music became known to all. Until one day, they stumbled upon a truth that could not be proven. The Sentinel, whom we've always revered, is not what they seem. The true divinity granting us blessings is a majestic celestial steed that gallops across the high seas and soars through the skies. And the teachings in our scriptures? Lies. Lies told to us by the Order.
Oh, the Order's not gonna like that. Okay, there's an acolyte coming already.
Ask yourselves this. Why would Imperator, who once sent Renacita voices from the heavens, allow their people to suffer aboard those pilgrim sails? How could poets who once sang the praises of the Sentinel come to curse and resent Renacita, a land they loved so much? People of Renacita, have you ever wondered why the Order forbids us from seeing their earliest scriptures? Why did none of the fools that boarded the pilgrim sail ever thank the Sentinel?
She's acting up like a real fucking bard right now. The acolytes are making their move. Time to step in. Oh, yeah, nobody's gonna know it's you. Gotta wear that mask.
Imperator and Raguna have always stood united. Yet lately, they seem to have vanished from our dreams. Why is that?
Ciaccona Toccata, in the name of Imperator and Primus Fenrico, you are hereby under arrest. You will face the full weight of the law at the Order Penitentiary.
Oh, will I though? Hakuna Matata, here we go again.
Is that so? And what are the charges this time, if I may ask?
The truth!
Blasphemy!
Oh.
Oh! The same old tricks again! Is this how the Order intends to keep the truth hidden?
Yep.
Save your empty words for your confession to the Sentinel.
Just kick their arse, come on. Let's go!
Damnation! She's not working alone!
Farewell, Sir Acolyte! Oh, and just a little tip for you. Keep your eyes on the audience below.
Okay, so she said the truth now and she got away with it, but what's next?
Let's see how much much of the Order's hypocrisy these empty words can unveil. I have faith. The music of the Golden Anthem will one day echo across Raguna's skies again.
Run. Okay, sure, but I mean, is it going to change anything? That's the question. All 10 people that were there. What difference are they going to make? Let's hope. Let's
A
hope.
masked hero suddenly appeared, rescuing the bard right when she was about to be apprehended by the Order. But that's a story for another time. You know what this means for you, right?
Don't tell me.
Even with a mask on, people will still recognize the laureate.
We're Batman. I told you I would stand by your side.
I'm now a wanted criminal by the Order.
Ew. She says with like such pride. So I guess that makes us partners in crime. Hey. That's cute.
Now this is what a real poet, no, wait, a real knight is supposed to be.
Did she just flex? She just flexed her arm. All that muscle.
Well then.
Oh. More. Is this the new melody?
Is our final stage. Now, it's your turn to step onto it.
You will witness a different world.
You arrogant hypocrites!
Led by curiosity and wonder, they step forward.
I am the gentle sea breeze, sweeping through Whisperwind Haven and towards Raguna's high walls.
Well, have you decided on your answer? I look forward to the public trial.
Perhaps our fates are not so different after all.
It is time, sinner against the Sentinel.
But you.
I will continue to sing.
As long as there are those who breathe and see.
My eternal summer will never fade.
Really is a beautiful quest.
Do you feel it? The breeze from Whisperwind Haven. You can even catch the faint scent of wet grass. Next thing you know, maybe an apple will fall on our heads. Or maybe a big grey wolf will leap out and chase a squirrel down a rabbit hole. Thank you, Rover. I don't have the Blessed Maiden's miracles, nor the powers of a hero. I'm just a wandering bard. The only thing I can offer is to immortalize this moment. I will carry all the stories about you with me. By the way, I met a man at Margarita's who claims to be a playwright. You should watch out for him.
A playwright?
I'm not entirely sure who he really is, but my guess is that he might be the resonator who's been working with the Order.
I'll keep that in mind. Is she talking about Christopher or not? I'm not really sure.
You can have this music sheet. I'm heading off on a new mission.
Ayo? What kind of mission? I mean, I pulled you, so you're not going anywhere. Sorry to say.
An escape mission. Starting today, I'm no longer just a wandering bard.
I'm a running wandering bard.
Now. A journey like this, it's begging to be written into a story.
Deny?
Don't you worry. I still remember our promise.
Yeah, you were gonna perform for me.
About the song I wrote you. We will meet again. And I'll sing it for you, I swear.
Okay, not gonna lie, I was expecting a song to be sang for me at the end of this story quest. What is this next time? In like 2 years? What is this? No! Now! We deserve it. No! Don't nod! Do not take no for an answer.
After all, we're partners in crime now.
God damn it.
Now I get it. She escaped this place and went to Tevat, where she became Venti.
No. No, she did not. Oh boy.
My Lord Primus, it seems your plan has not gone quite as you'd hoped.
Told ya! Damn Cristoforo.
You sought to revive the blasphemous Poets Society, spreading their legacy to stoke the fires of prejudice, and through my aid summon daemons to sow fear across Raguna City.
I care not for labels of good or evil. My only care is Raguna's order and chaos. Fear is but one tool among many to maintain stability.
Card to something? You want her so badly, you don't even know her name.
Ah, truly the words of one in possession of great power. Such
She
lines
actually
are
did
rare,
call herself the
even in
Penniless
plays.
Bard. Guess who else also penniless with harp and wind element?
I mean, isn't that like a lot of the bards, though? Okay, maybe not the wind element, but you catch my drift. With the power of friendship, I'll get her. Yeah, surely.
And yet, why do you seem so restless, Lord Fenrico? This is hardly the character I expected from you.
Mr. Phantom of the Opera.
Is it that foreign laureate that unsettles you so? Or perhaps that insignificant Toccata girl? Or is it something else you seek?
Out of respect for our partnership, some things are better left unsaid.
Okay. Mr. has a hidden agenda he doesn't want to say.
Of course. As you will, Lord Fenrico.
Oh, Inge, you say that now, but you don't know. Maybe you'll wonder. Have we seen? We haven't seen a kit yet. Who knows? Nah, I'm good. You think you're good, but...
Wait. You were the one who led the Poets Society to that lithograph, weren't you? I've heard whispers of your presence at Whisperwind Haven around that time. Whenever you were asked, you claimed to be seeking inspiration.
There is so much more behind Christopher than we realize. My god, this dude.
Why are you doing this?
As you've said yourself, out of respect for our partnership,
Oh.
some things are better left unsaid.
Great reply, dude. Great reply. Okay, I'm still confused though. Is he with us or is he against us? Like I can't really say.
There was no deception. Indeed, I was seeking inspiration. In the end, I found a story about birds in a cage. The birds having uncovered the truth must decide. Will they choose to fly into the unknown, or remain caged within the familiar? Ah, Lord Fenrico, a word of reminder. Just as the young Toccata mentioned, how long has it been since you last dreamed of your true divinity? Armed with a wooden spear and a broken helmet, the knight charged at the windmill.
He kind of does, yeah. It's really hard to read him at this point, I feel.
His squire, ever loyal, trailed close behind as if becoming one with the knight. Together they charged again and again, true knights in spirit, ignoring the countless wounds they bore.
I didn't even know where you got that one, Riku.
Truly astonishing. Even if you took such a script, what could you possibly accomplish, Hecate?
Ayo. Okay then. Okay, look for the secret. What is that? Oh no. I thought there was still something more to do. That was it? That was it?